Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about fat. And I'm not talking about just one kind of fat. I'm going to be talking about two kinds of fat. So, low carb ketogenic diet. Preferably ketogenic diet, because we know on keto, I'm sorry about this glare, on keto, it is advised to keep your protein moderate and jack up your fats and keep your carbs below 20 a day. That's the recommended advice that most people will tell you. The thing is, guys, we use the good fats, coconut oil, olive oil, the good fats in our diet, grass-fed beef, things like that. Especially in the beginning, we use it to keep ourselves satiated. The whole purpose of going keto, low carb, number one, is to help if you're diabetic and other health reasons that I'm not going to get into right now. But the reason we use these good fats, especially in what the layperson would say is an excessive amount, is for energy. Now, what we aim for on this diet is to lose body fat. So while it sounds counterproductive to jack up your oral intake on fat when you're trying to lose the body fat, it does kind of have a paradoxical effect, and I'm going to get into that right now. So let's just say today's the day you're starting keto. And recommendations that you have found over the internet or through a keto coach or whatever reading tells you to eat an abundance of fat. That is true, because when you go from a glucose burning entity to now a fat burning entity, because of the way your macronutrients are categorized, you in the very beginning will have such a decrease in energy because the glucose stores that you have, like a gas tank, are being depleted. Thus, you can have the keto flu, you can be fatigued and whatnot. The use of the heavy increase in fat will keep you satiated. It will keep you full of energy. And as you keto adapt, as several weeks go by, a couple months go by, where your body and your brain know, you know what, there's no glucose coming in, I have to use the body fat as fuel. As you start to adapt and as you cross over and become adapted, you don't need a ton of fat like you did in the beginning. Now, again, what you read, whose opinion this is, it all depends on who you talk to. But I'm finding through experience, as you develop your keto lifestyle, you will have to make adjustments and tweaks as you go on. Your macronutrient percentages, grams will not stay the same. You kind of have to find your little spot that works for you. And again, the good fats, yes, we have to eat them because we do need the energy. But the main focus, if it's weight loss for you, is to lose body fat. When you're in keto and you're using ketones and you're burning ketones, you are essentially wanting to burn the body fat on your body. So when you have a really high intake of dietary fat and you're trying to lose body fat and you're already adapted, you don't need to keep your fat ratio so high. I have found this through trial and error. I've been doing a lot of reading on it. I've been talking to people that have been well adapted in keto, and this is kind of across the board what's being told and recommended. So, since I've been doing this since June, I have since, what are we, in the second week of January? Over the past 4 to 6 weeks, I have dropped my fat content, and I've definitely seen a difference. My body is now using its own body fat as fuel, and I'm not reliant on keeping myself satiated with the dietary fat. Hope this all makes sense to you. Since I've really gotten back into the gym and I've started working out, lifting, and fairly heavy, trying to keep my reps at 8 max, because the lighter you lift, you want to lift heavy. You want it to get to the 8th rep and be like, whoa. You want to feel that burn, a lactic acid buildup. That is what helps create muscle. And more muscle you have, the more body fat you're going to burn. So, dietary fat in the beginning of keto, yes, we want it high. We want it like at least 80% of your total caloric intake is to be fat. And calories is another thing. We're not going to be counting calories. And that's a whole other video. Or if you come as a keto client of mine, I would explain further. But again, starting keto, yes, high fat, good fat, grass-fed beef, some certain cheeses, only 4 ounces a day or less. You want coconut oil, olive oil, good avocados. You know what they are. But you don't need to do it as heavy once you're keto adapted. So I hope that's food for thought. No pun intended on that one. If you have any more questions on this topic or you want me to elaborate further, let me know down below. Otherwise, I will move on to another topic another day. And I hope that answers all of the questions I've been getting on fat and how to burn your body fat instead of depending so much on dietary fat. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It was nice talking to you today, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day, guys.